There's a famous question. Today we interchange a lot of terminologies when it comes to titles of leaders in Klal Yisrael. So, what's the difference between the title of GAON, title of RAV, the title of HACHAM, Talmid HACHAM, DAYAN? There's a lot of different terminologies. So let's go to the easy ones. DAYAN is someone obviously that had passed the test of Yadin. There's Yoreh and Smicha and Yadin. So that would be one that had done that. And he has Shimush Tamidei Chachamim on a Beit Din and insists on the act of Beit Din. He's a Dayan. That's a simple one. That's a test. It's simple. It's straightforward. When it comes to Rav, or like Rabbi, today, you'll have a guy that graduated yeshiva, is 21, 22, 23. He's teaching in yeshiva today, and he's a Rebbe, and they call him Rabbi or Rebbe. And we also have terminology for those that are 85 years old and studying for their whole entire life, and we call them Rabbi too, and we interchange. So they're obviously they're not equal. They're not equal at all. But Bi'ura Toarim, Gaon, Rav, Chacham, Katava Meiri. So the Meiri brings down, there actually is a major difference. They're not all the same. Bepitichato lemasechet avot, shemi shehu baki beshisha sedarim, someone who's an expert in the 6 sedarim, vehem shishim masechtot shebashas, 60 masechtot. How you come up to the 60 is a whole another count, because you have to see if there's 60 between Bavli or Shalmei, they take shekalim. There's a whole, you have to see how they get in. But if, just know there's 60 masechtot. If he knows all those 60 solid, and that equals the minyan of the word gaon. Take the word gimel, aleph, vav, and nun. The gematria is 60. Therefore, someone who is called a gaon has to know all the 60 masechtot solid. Which means if you sat down with this person and you told him, it says, "Hizaharu mibenei haaretz shemehem yitzei Torah." If you discuss that ma'amar Hazal, he would have to tell you right around the spot which masechet. It was Sanhedrin 97. He would have to tell you right there on the spot. And you could start talking about the Rashi, the Tosafot. You don't need any books. He's a Gaon. I'm trying to pinpoint where the Meiri is trying to tell you this terminology. We gave these terminologies because I remember as a kid growing up, whenever someone said the word Gaon, it was only one person, the Gaon of Vilna. That's it. It was the Gra. There was no one else. Whatever. That's just my 2 cents on it. So he said someone who knew 60 masechtot, they were Gaon. Bishibaki ba'arba'a sedarim moed nashim nezikim bekadashim. Those who know the 4 sedarim in moed, hayanikra Rav. Then you get to be called Rav. Otherwise, you're not Rav. Otherwise, you're just Mr. Mar. Okay, so that's an interesting one. So at that point, that eliminates a lot of terminologies on today. Okay, Mishibaki b'shlosha sedarim. Moed, Nashim, and Nezikim, whoever is an expert on those 3, Moed, Nashim, and Nezikim, Hayanikra Chacham. He would be called Chacham. So the Meiri has this levels that he puts out there, which is interesting on the different terminologies on them. And then you have, of course, Talmid Chacham. But you should know, like the highest level, if you look in the Tanaim Amorim, is just first names. It was always that way. I know today we just give it, but if you look at you go back, that was the highest level. Moshe Rabbeinu, the highest Navi. It's Moshe. David was called David HaMelech. You look, as you go back, there were less terminologies. There were just names. Which is like, it was like such a strong brand, Lehavdil, that you didn't have to say anything. It was David. I'm going to see David. Or I'm going to see Shmuel HaNavi. So it was different. It was just so different. I got, Hashevenu Adonai Elecha v'nashuva hadesh aminu kekedem. Baruch Adonai le'olam amen v'amen.